to Divine Secret Tarot. Today is a Divine Masculine channeled message, but I did pull out some Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine's higher self messages. And I wanted to talk about the Temperance card, actually. It appeared at the bottom of the deck, so I wanted to speak about that one first as this alchemical balance that is happening right now, even if it doesn't feel like it. There is I'm getting like the mask on, the mask off type of song. I can't remember who it's by, but it's definitely mask on, mask off. It's an R&B, maybe a hip hop rap song. And that is the divine masculine struggling to actually be comfortable in being seen, being received in their totality, but also understanding who they actually are in this current scenario, this current situation. And so I asked the divine masculine's higher self to give us a message about from their higher self. So the divine masculine's higher self card had come out as the Hanged Man. Now, some of you might already be seeing this Hanged Man type of energy, and this is the divine masculines who really are acknowledging this viewpoint. Now, usually the Hanged Man is the one hanging from a tree. In the After Tarot, there is a divine feminine nourishing the Hanged Man, the man hanging from the tree and nourishing and providing in this particular viewpoint. But the card deck that I'm using today is the Dragon Tarot from the Three Trees Tarot, and the dragon is actually at the root of the tree. So I feel like if you're seeing trees or if you're fixating on any type of a tree resonance, this is going to be highly specific in regards to the divine masculines who kind of fallen from those branches. It's almost as if there are certain aspects of the tree that need to be cut away because of toxicity, because of the infection that had gotten to that area. And then I'm also seeing that they are able to look up at somebody else. This squirrel is hanging from the tree, but actually is holding flowers towards the dragon, divine masculine, who is now at the bottom of the trunk of the tree. So what I'm seeing from this particular picture is the divine masculines are seeing a new version, a new image, a new perspective, but it's also they're able to see a new perspective of you, divine feminines. Like this state of surrender that you are in, and remember the energies, take them as they resonate. We both have divine masculine and feminine energies. The masculine's type of energy wants to see the divine feminine's energy in a new perspective. And also they are seeing that. This is a soul that does not rush, that doesn't hesitate to fix or act, but it isn't rushing towards that. This is a very patient divine masculine. This is a masculine who is observing, integrating, seeing things in a new way, would rather replay the tape, the video, to keep looking for different perspectives. So it's basically when you read a book, you'd like to read it again. When you listen to a song, you listen to it again. And you're taking out the initial emotion of hearing it, of reading it, of watching that movie, because then you're able to really dissect the details of it. That's the type of energy that I'm getting from the divine masculines, maybe their character or their personality. And this is this element of inner stillness. It could also be this energy of disorientation. Their ego may not be fully aligned with their soul just yet. There could be a hesitation. There could be a pull-push energy. I feel that the divine masculine's energy is trying to ground who they truly are, to really release, which is very reluctant for many divine masculines energies to let go of control. Like we as divine feminines have a lot of divine masculine energies who want to feel in control. Now, the divine masculine energy is letting go of control, seeing you as you are, seeing the connection as it is, and seeing their role from a higher lens. So the divine masculine's higher self is reassuring you, divine feminines who are listening on behalf of them, that they are not stagnant. They are being rewired. They are truly learning ways to see you as you are. Now, the divine feminine incredibly have the Ace of Wands. Now, this is such a powerful card. Yes, it's not a major arcana, but this Ace of Wands is actually on the tree. Now, I find it fascinating that the Hanged One wasn't on the tree, but the Ace of Wands is. Why do I find this fascinating? Because the other day we had the Queen of Wands, and she was a red, fierce, fiery dragon. This is the red, fierce, fiery dragon that is hanging from the tree. The hanging from the tree is burning imperfections. And what I mean by imperfections is letting go of the types of personality that had been perfect, wanting to be in control. I'm also seeing this creative ignition, this activation, reclaiming passion projects and being in line with divine intervention, letting go of those, like burning through impurities. That's the type of energy, like burning through karmic loops, obsessive tendencies, personalities, anxiousness. You are not operating from a place of fear, divine feminines. You are not grasping anymore. You are truly standing in your truth, sensuality, power, knowing your worth. You're calling everything that you want in. And this is the epitome of sitting on your throne and allowing things to come to you. Your masculine energy within is actually catching up to the fire of your feminine embodiment. You feminines are no longer waiting. You're becoming. You are. And that is what causes this magnetic energy towards you. Now, I also asked the spirit angels, guides, and ancestors to give us a message in regards to the connection. So, what did we get? We got the Two of Wands. But what I find really interesting is the Two of Wands. Oh, wow. We have the Empress card right at the bottom of the deck because I was kind of shuffling and playing with the deck, but that was obviously in regards to the Ace of Wands energy. But right now, this Two of Wands energy, we've got two wands in the image. We've still got the red dragon energy. I find it really fascinating that there are certain cards with certain color dragons that will be aligned with other messages on the card. This Queen of Wands is within this Two of Wands picture, but she's also carrying a sphere, an orb. It's lit up. So if you're seeing spheres, if you're being in a bubble of energetic resonance, if you're being protected at this time, I'm also seeing mushrooms. So somebody could obviously be seeing mushrooms growing. This is the sphere of your heightened perspective, your wisdom, your oracle, your heightened intuition regarding what you already know. Now, you're not in your past anymore, divine feminines, but you're no longer in your future. I feel this is the exact same message for the divine masculines. You're not in the past, but they're not in their future yet. There is a moment of foresight. As I mentioned earlier, for the divine masculine energy, there is a void. There is a choice, there is planning, there is soul vision, and your team are telling you that you've grown, that you are seeing a bigger picture now. Hence the reason you are on the tree in the Ace of Wands card. You are choosing timelines. This is for the both of the divine masculine and feminine energy, choosing timelines rather than clinging to energies. Now, you're not even clinging to outcomes of those perceived expected realities that you wanted to manifest and create. Like you are over the expectation of wanting control. But this is also a union, which is forged from not gripping. This is a union formed from alignment. And your soul has led you through that curiosity. The world is in your hands right now. You are told to dream wisely and really integrate your own inner divine masculine and feminine, because that's leading to more and more embodiment, but it's also about honoring the sacred timing of things. You're no longer in that panic where things go dark. You're trusting the flame within yourself. And there is a message from the divine masculine's higher self, and they wanted to share that they're not hiding. I'm not hiding you. I'm learning to face what you represent: truth, depth, fire, and everything I didn't think I deserved. Don't stop becoming. I'm catching up in stillness, in vision, in time. If this resonated, please do let me know in the chat box. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.